Heyo again, friendos. Got another one coming at you today, and it's been a little while. But just wanted to show off this game. It's a little bit. I normally try to show off like bigger, or not smaller, roguelikes kind of thing, because it's a little bit easier to show them off. I don't want to give spoilers for a lot of the games I play, but this one I wanted to show because it's known. But not a lot of people maybe realize like how different it might be or how fun it is. This is another Crab's Treasure, as you can see on the title screen. I really enjoy this game. I actually just finished it not too long ago, and I just wanted to show it off a little bit. I went ahead and started a new game. I got a little bit into it, actually not far enough to get a lot of the abilities and stuff that you can do, but enough so you can at least see like the gameplay and the combat, just to get a feel for the game. So let's actually just jump in. This is the first area, still, the Shallows. So one of the features of this game is that you're a hermit crab. Your name's Krill. You got a little sword there, a little little lobster fork that you can use as your sword, and you got your standard 1, 2, 3, 4 combo, and you got a little jump attack. You got a charge attack as well. Now, a little bit of a weird thing, but honestly, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Is some of the features for combat that you would expect in a Souls-like aren't there. For example, I don't have a running attack yet. I don't have a jump charge yet. I don't have a parry, but you do get a parry, and I don't have a crit. It is possible to capsize, as it puts in this game, enemies, but you can't crit on them. You can still, of course, hit them and do some decent damage because they're not attacking you, but you can't crit, which is kind of weird. Now, one of the things that you get as you go through the game, you get a bunch of different, shells. You can swap your shells at any time, and eventually you get some powers to do with those shells, so you can, like, spells and such, and you get some additional, like, major spells that you can use anytime, regardless of the kind of shell you have. But we're not going to showcase those, because I don't want to load my save that's at the very end of the game and give a bunch of spoilers, So we're just going to go ahead and get into the combat here. It's, standard Souls-like combat. You kill things, you gain souls. In this game, they're called microplastics because, they wanted people to feel depressed about the environment because, goddamn, the ocean's fucked, So, yeah, if you can see there underneath their health bar, they got that little meter. If you get that all the way, but, I'm just too dang strong, you'll be able to use a charge attack to capsize them. Now, the thing is as you can see, the little blue meter above my health, that is, these are the barbed hooks. You'll eventually gain the power to utilize those. But if you look above my health meter, there's the shell meter as well. What I like about this game is the shells have durability. Now, I know that's weird. Why would you like that? But the idea is they're so plentiful. They're everywhere. You can use them all the time. The idea is to replace them, and there are some abilities that you can learn to do more with that. Maybe you want to be invincible after you lose your shell. Maybe you want your shell like a kintsugi, as it's called. There's a lot of abilities that you can get. You can see here, this is the whole skill tree, and eventually the first thing you get is to teleport to the bonfires or moon shells. They're over there in the distance. Now, the Sunny D in this game are the heart kelp pods. They're used to heal. What's fun about this is you can replenish them by going to the snail shells, or you can replenish them by right here harvesting the heart kelp pod. Now, I'm actually going to leave it for a second while I talk about a few things in this game, just so you can see the idle animation for Krill, because it is fun. So like I said, there are those skills in this game, and you get those skills. You can see that little crystal in the distance to the left. If you break those, you get the skill points that you use to upgrade. You can use your microplastics to buy some talismans, or stowaways as they're called in this game, or you can use them to level up. There's 4 stats: health, damage, defense, and MSG for umami powers. There's a lot in this game that's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it to everyone to try. It's the best way to describe it is, it's a Souls-like, but it's actually more like Sekiro. And it's like Sekiro crossed with a PS2 like platformer game. Visually, it feels like that, and with the platforming and the movement, that's how it feels. And the combat is very Sekiro with the parrying system and the charge attack to knock them down, and the crits and all. That's what it feels like. And then you eventually get a item that you'll also be like, wow, this is almost exactly like Sekiro. And this is the idle animation that I wanted to show because it's really cute. He's the little potion, the little Estus. He's playing with it, and then if you move, he loses it, and you got to collect it. Which I feel like some people wouldn't like, but I happen to find really cute and funny. But yeah, so in this starting area, there's actually a lot more of those pods than I remember. But hey. So yeah, you break those, you get some little charges. You can see I have 11 right now. But yeah, so let's go ahead and show off. I think there's a boss back here we'll show off, and we'll take him down, or at least, make a couple attempts on him and call it. I already defeated the first boss. I didn't want to show him off mainly because, hey, it's fun. You can see him, but I think there is, yep, over this way, there's another boss. Not really. There's a lot of this game also has a lot of influence from Elden Ring, I would say, with how they do the environment. It's not open world. It's more like an open zone, which is probably actually more like Mario Odyssey or something like that. But it's very open zone. You have these different areas that you're going to be going to, and you can explore them as you like. And there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden items and shells that you can find. Is there a rest nearby? It's all the way back there. I don't feel like going to do it. But there's a shell collection. Part of the game is finding every single shell, and that is, I think, a lot of fun. So we'll quickly take down this little anchovy, and there you can see him there in the distance. Let's take him down. Yeah, you can see there's a couple shells scattered about, so that even during a boss fight, you're gonna lose your shell. The Royal Shell Splitter. And the music in this game is pretty good too. Oop. And I suck. I swear, I beat this game. So that is also another influence from Sekiro. That little symbol right there shows that he's gonna grab you. And don't want to get grabbed because it is an instant kill. Now that symbol, the blue one, shows that if you get hit by it, will destroy your shell. You don't want to defend against that one. So one way to try and defend against the frightened ability is to hide in your shell. If you can't see him, he can't scare you. Oh, I'm about to lose the shell. Alright, so now it's shining. Strong attack, knock him down. Now, if I had the crit ability, I would be able to crit him, but, I can still get some hits in. Ooh, broke my shell. Now, when you don't have your shell, you're obviously a lot weaker. You can't defend. But the stowaways that you can find, the little talismans, you can't utilize them either. The little lore behind it is that they are grabbing onto your shell. So no shell, no stowaways, no additional abilities, they increase your defense or your attack or something like that. So, but yeah, so this guy, it's not too difficult, but if you're not prepared for him, if you don't have all the abilities, he can be a bit of a challenge. With this game, the game wasn't that hard, I would say, overall, but it was certainly harder at the beginning. This is one of those games where it gets easier as you go along. as opposed to at the beginning. There we go. Yep. Almost got him. Almost got him. It's almost got my shell though. Oh shoot, I lost my shell, and that's what I was saying, and just, I mean, it was probably going to destroy from any attack, but that's an instant destroy. So we'll grab another Shotokan. There's that banana peel in the distance. Each shell that you find has its own stats and abilities. So you can kind of see here, I'll just pause the game real quick. The soda can, it has 50 durability, 30 defense, and it has a medium weight. We will get that banana here in a second. Oh, I got frightened. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. Let's take this guy down. Bing, bang, boom. I also like the design of this crab. It's kind of funny. You know, or this lobster, excuse me. He's got... If you look at the lock, the bike lock he has, it's a guillotine. It's got a guillotine, and his claw is perfectly shaped for the headrest of a guillotine. He's wearing an executioner hat. It's a trash bag, and he's got a bike chain around his neck. Just overall... Oh no, 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 no! Right when he was dead! Oh, beans. A watery grave. What's cool about this is they, you know, for certain bosses and stuff, or pretty much all the bosses, they have moon jellies, which are Steaks America. I actually think, you know, I'm not gonna keep fighting. You get the idea. It's a lot of fun. I love the visual style of this game. There's a lot more to see for this game. I didn't show a lot, honestly. This is just a very small snippet. I highly, highly recommend it. This is one of the best non-From Software Souls-like. Would I say it's on par with Lies of P? You know, honestly, probably not, but it is like, we're talking like half a tiny little step below it. Like, Lies of P is that fucking good, and this game is that fucking good. Like, we're talking just below it. I cannot just understate how much fun this game was and how worthwhile it is to play and explore in this world. You know, I think that's all I'm gonna, you know, that's gonna do it for this. You know, you got your little little bodies. Oh, and I died. You're slain. Drop all your microplastics. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for this. You know, cheap game, worth it. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. I'm not going to yell at you anymore. That joke is done, over and done with. Thank you for joining us. Have fun. Bye-bye.